So if there's ever one thing that can get me to really lock in on a video and just be excited to make it, it is the combination of two of my favorite things, and that is what we're rumored to have next year with LEGO X One Piece. Now, unfortunately not the anime, because LEGO still refuses to collaborate with purely just because it's anime. From what I've noticed, everything gets turned down on like the LEGO Ideas site. So this is definitely surprising to see a LEGO One Piece, but it is based off of the live action. And you can see this is coming from Brick Tap on Twitter. It seemingly appears that a theme based on Netflix's One Piece live action will be coming in 2025. And if you guys do not know, I'm a huge fan of the One Piece live action. It was driving me crazy last year. Watched the whole trailer for 10 hours. Go check out my other channel, Pirate Hunter Chris, if you want to know more about me and the One Piece live action. But this is exciting. So in this video, rather than just going, hey, this is what we're getting and ending the video, we actually have a list of sets and their piece counts. And I want to take a guess, take a gander, if you will, at what some of these sets might just be. Firstly, I think we can safely cross out the biggest set on the list, that being 75640 with 3,402 pieces. I could almost guarantee that this is going to be the Going Merry set. If you are unfamiliar with the Going Merry, it is the ship that the Straw Hats obviously go on in their adventures. It's a big part of the crew, part of the story, and this would be something amazing to see in LEGO, and it's too iconic to One Piece to not put it in LEGO or to put it in any of the smaller sets. And before we get into my predictions for the next couple sets, real quickly, I want to thank my channel members for supporting these videos and making these videos possible, giving me a little more inspiration to get up and get back on the horse. I've been slacking this year, but I promise you guys, when I come back in January, I've got a big video on the 14th and on the 1st, if you are a member. So if you guys want to see Fanboy pre-writes Ninjago Way of the Ninja a little bit early, be sure to hit that join button. Or if you guys like that video when it drops and you want to support the channel so I can potentially pre-write the next trilogy of movies, be sure to hit that subscribe button or join for just $1. Let's get back to my predictions. One thing I do want to point out is that there is room for so many minifigures in this series. Like, we could have a collectible minifigure line just based off the first season alone, with how many different outfits the Straw Hats and different characters had. So for the next biggest set, being set 75639 at 1,376 pieces, I have a pretty good guess on what this set could be, and it has to be Arlong Park. Assuming that these sets are all based off of the first season of OPLA, I don't see Arlong Park again being a smaller set. I definitely see the big sets being the big things of the season, that being Arlong Park and, of course, the Going Merry. And I don't see Arlong Park being the biggest set, although you could maybe swap these around from Going Merry to Arlong Park, but I feel like it would be such a missed opportunity to not give us a nice big Going Merry and a decently sized Arlong Park set. Think Arlong Park as maybe the Blood Moon set we just got from Dragons Rising. It can look something like that, just a nice little like wall display piece that it's meant to give the illusion of the full temple and park, but not really getting that. And the minifigures for this set, this could be like the big set where you get everyone, along with the Going Merry. I feel like you get pretty much every Straw Hat in this set, maybe a variant of like Nami and Luffy between the Going Merry and the Arlong Park set. In the Going Merry, we could have them all in their iconic outfits, whereas in stuff like Arlong Park and the smaller sets, we can get their different outfits throughout the series. So in this set, Nami could be in her green outfit wearing Luffy's hat, and Luffy could be all dirtied up from his fight with Arlong. Maybe we got Zoro bandaged up, and we could have the same regular Sanji and Usopp figures that we normally get. Although I do believe Usopp was in a different outfit in Arlong Park, so we could give him that outfit as well. And again, keep the classic, the iconic designs for the big Going Merry set and maybe some of the smaller sets. Now, I think another safe bet for the next set, obviously being set 76638 with 926 pieces at around 80 USD, I think could be Buggy's tent. Again, I think it's one of those sets where you don't want to have it too small or too big, and Buggy is way too iconic to leave out of the first line of sets. He's one of the best villains in OPLA, period. Jeff Ward did absolutely amazing as the character, and I don't think they'd leave him out. I definitely have a feeling this would be one of the more playful kind of sets, where you get maybe like a cool build or so, but you're mainly getting this set for the minifigures. I could definitely see this being a minifigure focused set We could have the different variants of the Straw Hats, Buggy. I could see a way where they could work in some kind of play mechanic with Luffy stretching and Buggy's Chop Fruit. Maybe it might not be this set, but I definitely think this would be one of the sets. But I think if you give us like a nice little tent, some cool builds around there, and a decent amount of minifigures, I could see Buggy's whole thing being around $80 and 926 pieces. If you really try. The next set I'm going to give my predictions for, obviously set 75637, is one you probably didn't see coming. This set is around 573 pieces, $50, and I think this would be the best set to do the Lord of the Coast. Give us a little mini Luffy figure, give us a Shanks figure, a giant Lord of the Coast, and like a little boat, and I would be so happy. This would be a very nice display set. LEGO has done snakes before. I mean, just go all the way back to the Great Devourer in 2012/13. This can be done. This can easily be done. And I think this might be like the safest prediction for a set besides the Going Merry. And lastly, we have set 75636 coming in at 301 pieces for $30. And I easily see this again being another battle/minifigure pack. Do this as a Marine outpost. Give us Axe Hand Morgan. Give us Luffy, give us Zoro, and the Marine Nami. Give us a couple Marines in there, and just have this as a nice little battle pack. An easy set to get if you want to get the 3 main Straw Hats, and if you want to get like for people who aren't into LEGO but they want to get one set, I feel like this would be a perfect set to get. A nice little battle pack, a great scene from the first episode, iconic. You can recreate so many different shots. And without forcing in stuff like the Bratier and Koro's Mansion, that does leave room for another wave based on the second season, or again, a minifigure series, given that we left out like Kuro and Mihawk and Garp and a whole bunch of characters, Kobe who appear. You could even maybe throw Kobe in this set, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe you don't have to save Kobe. You could throw Kobe in this set. But that might be asking a lot in terms of making new mold pieces, so maybe you could save Kobe and some other figures for the future, if the line performs well. But those are my predictions for what we're going to be getting based on the first season of OPLA. I could be wrong, and they could be doing sets based off of Season 2, which I think would be a little bit weird, but maybe it could be a mix of Season 1 and 2 sets. I definitely, again, the safest one is the Going Merry. I think that is for sure the big 18+ set. But those are my predictions. Let me know your predictions down below. And are you excited for this wave of One Piece live action sets? I know I have a majority Ninjago audience here, but I'd love to hear if any of you guys are interested in these sets and which set you are the most interested in, and if you have any different predictions for what these sets could be. With all that being said, I once again want to thank my channel members for supporting the channel, and I apologize if you guys have heard my cat in the entire video. She's in heat, and there's nothing I can do to make her stop meowing constantly. I just want to sleep. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the videos. This might be my last video for the year unless we get something big, but next year, like I said, we're coming back, and we're coming back for the throne. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in 2025. Peace out.